out there, y'all? Welcome back. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I had a really good question that was left in the comments. I don't remember who it was that said it, but it did stick out to me. And that question was, how do you respond, or what do you say when they come back? And I thought, damn, this is actually a really good question, because a lot of people are dealing with this type of situation and they don't necessarily know how to respond to it. And the reason is because of the fact that, like, your heart wants to be like, yes, like, I definitely want to see you. Yes, like, I'm so excited. This person finally, like, has realized that they want me. You know, they finally realized and have come back to me. They're reaching out because they want me again, or they want to start this all over again. But the way that you respond to this, couple different ways, okay? So we're gonna discuss those in this video. All right, the first thing that you need to do is determine what is the reason why they're reaching out. You know, so what is this person's MO for reaching out? And what I mean by that is, like, are they reaching out because they really have realized that I'm the best damn thing there is since sliced bread? Or are they just reaching out for a good time, you know? And so you do have to really assess the situation, assess your person, you know them better, and you have to think about it, okay? And the reason why I say think about it before you respond is because initially when you get that message, or you get that call from them, or you get that missed call from them, you're elated, you're ecstatic, because the truth of the matter is, you love that motherfucker, okay? No matter who they are, you still love them. You still have emotions that's harbored for them. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be thinking about this. So once you get that message, you take a step back. You need to take a step back, because now you need to regulate all of your emotions, everything that you're feeling at that point in time, so that you can come back to your, common ground. You can come back to your senses, get your mind right before you make that response, okay? Because the last thing that you want to do is respond from an emotional state, okay? The last thing you do is respond with emotions, because that will be the one thing that will fuck you up. And I say it like that because when you respond from an emotional state, that person will realize where you are. They will realize that they still got you in the palm of their hand, and they will play on that. And that is not where you necessarily want to be or need to be, because after some time of being away from this person, maybe they didn't ghosted you. Maybe they have, just stepped back. They're not showing as much effort, not as much attention. They're not giving you as much time. You recognize that there's a difference. You clearly know, okay? And that's the reason why you have to take that step back, regulate your emotions first, so you don't make an emotional response, because emotional responses sometimes will set you up for failure. Because if you're in a place where you're pissed off and you're really mad that you haven't heard from this motherfucker in fucking, 2 to 4 weeks, where have you been? You might be angry, you still might be bitter, and you might be hostile, and you might respond that way. So even if you guys had the opportunity of rekindling anything, you're gonna mess it up in the way that you respond to them, okay? So if this is something that you don't want to do, then take that step back. So you're going to assess the situation. You're going to realize, okay, like, why is this person reaching out to me? What is it that they want? What's the motive behind it? Okay. And being that I haven't heard from them, or being that they've disappeared, they've ghosted, whatever, like, I need to be in a place where I come across as if I'm unbothered. That's the truth. You got to be unbothered about it, or you have to pretend like you're unbothered by it. Okay. If no one told you. Why you have to remember this is because you've already been without them for the last 2 to 4 weeks. Who got you through it? You. Who got you over the anxiety attacks that you were feeling while this person was gone? You, not them. Who got you through the sleepless nights? You, not them. And where were they? Did they give a fuck to find out if you were eating, if you were sleeping, or if you were even alive. Do you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you have to assess the situation when this person reaches out to you, okay? And you have to assess it in a way of being like, all right, what is this person's motive? So number one, what is their motive? Why are they reaching out to me? The reason why you assess the motive, why this person is reaching out, is because you need to determine whether or not they're reaching out from a very honest approach, or are they reaching out from a selfish approach? Okay, so is it honest or is it selfish? And an honest approach is someone who's like, hey, you know, I haven't spoken to you, and the only thing that I can think about is you. You've been on my mind, and I just really feel like I need you. I need you around. I need you in my life. I want to see you. I really and truly miss you. When can I come and see you? Like, when can we talk about this? Okay, that's honest. A selfish approach is someone who's just like, hey, what are you up to? I miss you. Okay, but nothing else after that. Like, you can let that text message sit for 2 hours and they don't send anything else to follow that up. Okay, that's someone who's probably coming at you from a selfish approach. This is someone who has not really changed. It's someone who has not done any work, and it's someone who definitely has not seen your value within their life. Okay, and you first and foremost have to understand your value, everything that you brought to this person, everything that you gave to them. Okay, in a sense that you made them feel comfortable, you made them feel loved, you made them feel nurtured, you let them know that, you know, like, I'm all about you, I'm here for you, I'm your ride or die, like, you have my heart, and I'm enjoying, you know, this journey together with you. Okay, you did all of those things. But in a selfish approach, that person is just coming back around because of the fact that either they're bored, they're lonely, or they haven't heard from you since they haven't talked to you, and they want to know what's up. Like, did she or he really just give me up that quickly? Are they not really concerned with me? Are they really not bothered by the fact that I haven't been around, that they haven't seen me? Things like that. So those are the things that you have to determine, and you have to decipher, and you have to assess, okay? And that is going to let you know how to respond. So you're not going to do it in an emotional way. You're going to take a step back. And if that means that you respond the next day or 2 days after, so fucking what? You've already been without them for 2 to 4 weeks, okay? You know, and even if it was days on end, if they can go days on end without talking to you, they didn't need you. So you need to let them know that you didn't need them either. So no matter how long it's been, okay, that's how you need to approach the situation. And in that approach, there's 2 ways that you can respond to this, okay? There's the nice way, and then there's my way, the Tina way, okay? So I'm going to go over the nice way with you. And the nice way, when you do decide to respond, and don't do this shit right away, because that's going to seem desperate AF, okay? And we're not doing that. So you need to give it a little bit of time, let your emotions settle, sleep on it possibly, you know, just get it all out, be more logical and more practical about the situation, okay? So the nice approach when you respond to this person, so this is a day later, maybe 2 days later, however long you can go, just let them know that, you know, now you're on my time, okay? Time is money, time is effort, and time is energy. Now you own my time, okay? So you respond to them, you have that right, because they put you in this situation to begin with. You have that right to respond when you feel like it, okay? But the nice approach, you can say, you know, there's a part of me that definitely misses you. You know, what happened to you? You know, I didn't know if something, you know, went wrong, or if, you know, something had happened to you even. But, you know, being the fact that it seems that you're okay and whatnot, and you didn't feel that, it was a priority for you to let me know that, what was going on with you. I just kind of feel like the lack of inconsistency is something that I'm really not looking for in my life. I care for you so much, and we've had a wonderful time together, but at this stage in my life, I'm definitely looking for something more consistent, secure, and stable, because I'm looking at the long term. I'm not sure where you are or what you are looking for in your long term, but for me, I need security and stability in my life with a long-term partner. That is the nice way to phrase it, okay? And in that nice way, they have the opportunity at that point to respond back to you and let you know, like, absolutely, I made a mistake, really pouring out some emotion there, really being vulnerable with you, and honestly being apologetic for what they put you through. And that's coming from, that honest approach and the reason why that they reached out to you, okay? Now, if you determine that this person is kind of like, well, baby, I was really busy and I had, a lot of things going on. It just got beside me or whatnot. And I wasn't able to let you know. You know that it takes 2.5 seconds to send a motherfucking text message, right? So there is no reason why somebody couldn't let you know what was going on if they really wanted to clue you in and keep you a priority in their life, all right? That's the bottom line. So that's when we go into the Tina approach. If you notice that that is the response, then my response to that, or the response that Tina would definitely say, is, like, baby, honestly, I miss you too. I was just hoping that everything was okay with you. But when it comes down to when you can see me, well, you can see me when you determine that you're never going to disappear on me again. Bottom line right there, okay? You can come back and see me when you know that you're never going to disappear on me again. And if you don't get anything after that, that person is pretty much letting you know where they are standing at that point in time. They're coming back around either to keep you attached, keep you on the fish line, maybe have some sex with you, a good night, one night stand, and then you can definitely expect that they're going to do the same thing again, because this is not someone who's ready to own up or fully commit to a real relationship or real commitment. This is someone who's still trying to play the field. This is someone who still wants to do what they want to do and still see if you're down with it, because if you are, then they can have their cake and they will eat it too. And at the bottom line, it's kind of like they essentially told you what was up and you still went with it. So at that point, they feel as though you can't be mad anymore because their actions and the way that they responded to you let you know what the deal was. And if you decide to take the bait, then it's on you, baby girl or baby boy. And that's pretty much how it is. So it's kind of like you really need to determine, like, okay, is this just the back and forth? That second response was back and forth. This is someone who still don't know what they want. They don't give a damn if I'm here or not. They're just trying to get what they need for right now to satisfy themselves. Very selfish. They don't care about how I feel. This person is still not going to give me more time, more attention, more effort, more energy. You're not going to get that. And the bad part about it is if you take that bait and you know that it's coming from a selfish approach, then you better be prepared to understand that that is what the rest of you and their relationship is going to be like. Nothing will change because you've already shown them in that action that you're willing to take the least in order to have them. So at that point, this person will feel like they are the prize in your life. They will feel like they're doing you a favor. Even after everything that you did for them, they're doing you a favor by coming around. Like, let me go and make her happy. Let me go and make him happy. Let me just grace them with my presence. And that's all you will get is a grace of presence. And the thing about it is that if you do take that bait and you don't stand on your boundaries, if you don't stand on your respect, your worth, your peace, basically You're setting yourself up for a situationship. You're setting yourself up for a situationship. And you are also setting yourself up for failure. This is the type of relationship that will keep you stuck for years on end, that will definitely hinder your growth and keep you in a place of stagnancy. This will change the way that you look at love, the way that you look at other people, because of the fact that you were falling for shenanigans. You were falling for someone's shenanigans, and you were basically playing as Boo Boo the Fool. Okay? And let me tell you this. If you take that person back like that, what's going to happen is they're going to show up that one night. Okay? They're going to show up that one night. It's going to be fucking epic. It's going to be amazing. Y'all are going to have the best fucking sex, the chemistry, great conversation. You know, you might cook for that person. You know, they may cook for you. Share some drinks, some, super sexy, intimate times. But then when 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning hits and they leave and they walk out that door, you're going to have that fucking feeling in the pit of your stomach that I don't know when I'm going to see them again, because that's exactly how they're going to leave you. They're going to leave you in limbo. They're going to leave you wondering and waiting when's the next time that you will hear from them, because you never set any boundaries for them. And they never gave you any real answers. And the thing about it is that if you get 24 hours or you get 48 hours of the best time ever, where this person showed you how it could be if they were really 100% in a relationship with you, the thing is, once they walk out that door and that feeling hits you in the stomach, the one thing that you are going to be stuck with is regret. Because then at that point is when you will realize, I just fell for the bait. I took the bait. I'm a fish on a hook. That's when you'll realize that only time will tell when the next time you hear from them. The only thing is that you know is that you'll hear from them, okay? Because you're an option now. And when you're left with that feeling, there's some times that you'll end up fucking crying for the next 3 days, just crying. You'll feel like shit. It was wonderful for 24 hours, maybe 48 hours if you got lucky. And then you're left with a bunch of shit, You're left with everything that they made you believe. You're left with feeling like a fool. You're left with, wondering now when you're going to hear from them. And that fucking feeling sucks. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to pay for it 10 times harder than they will. Because at that point, they're no longer attached to you. It was a good time, and that's all it was. And that is why you have to set your standards. You have to understand your respect. And you have to understand your worth. If you give it away for free, why is anybody going to respect it? Why is anyone going to value it, right? So those are the two ways that you can respond. The nice way or my way. But the first thing that you have to do is assess the situation. Determine the reason why that person is reaching out. What's their MO? What's behind it? Because everybody has a reason why they're doing something. There's always a reason behind it. Okay? And most of the time is because somebody wants to gain something. Okay? So if you guys don't understand anything, I'm going to leave you with this. When they reach out and you are in your highest self and you've done the work, the best response that you can give is, it's not that I don't need you. No, don't take it like that. And the truth is, I do miss you. A little bit. But it's like, ever since you've been gone, I definitely found some new respect for myself, and I respect myself. And right now, in my heart and in my space, I only have room for those that can meet my standards. And it's unfortunate that the majority of people don't, because they lack depth and substance. But I'm not in a position anymore in my life where I'm willing to give up my peace, my space, and my respect for your lack thereof. Okay? And the reason why I don't compromise my standards is because I'm not fucking with my peace, I'm not fucking with my space, and I'm not fucking with the respect that I had to work so hard to create for myself again. Okay? And you need to let them know that the bottom line is, I'd rather wake up every fucking day alone, by myself, happy, and with my peace in this fucking jungle, knowing that I'm standing alone, rather than to jeopardize my peace and my standards to make exceptions for people that can never live up to them, or to people who can never meet me where I am. And that's something that you need to let them know, for the simple reason that I don't find grace in just saying that I have someone by my side because they're giving me the bare minimum, but I say that I got a man or I got a woman. No, because that's pathetic as fuck, and that's not who I am. So on this note, like, I'm letting you know I'm good. I'll see you when I see you. That's a boss-ass way of letting them know where you stand. And I guarantee you that person will remember you forever. So you have to get over the ego that says, oh my God, they finally realize that they love me, that they want me, and they're coming back because they want happily ever after with me. No, not everybody's coming back like that. They're coming back because someone has their own agenda. They're coming back because someone is bored with someone else. They're coming back to see if you're still on the line. They're coming back to see if you're still an option. So if you recognize that that's how that person is showing back up, that is exactly how you need to respond. Now, if you need to go back through this video and you need to write down some shit on how to respond to this person because you're not strong enough to do it yet, then go back and do that. But all I'm saying is don't be someone's second best. Okay? Now, you all like and subscribe, because I done gave you guys a lowdown right now. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. And as long as I can, I will be here to help you all. If you all need a personal reading, check the description box. I will list all that stuff down below. And other than that, I'm wishing you the very best. And I'm definitely saying, like, don't forget who you are. Okay? Bye.